Love Worth Making: How to Have Ridiculously Great Sex in a Long-Lasting Relationship by Dr. Snyder is a revolutionary book in the realm of sexual wellness and relationship advice, first published in 2018. Dr. Snyder, a renowned sex therapist with over 30 years of clinical experience, aims to transform how couples approach intimacy and sexual connection in their long-term relationships. Unlike many books in the genre that focus on technique or novelty, Love Worth Making centers on the emotional and psychological aspects of sexual relationships. Dr. Snyder introduces the concept of sexual mindfulness as a cornerstone for enhancing intimacy between partners. He argues that great sex doesn't stem from mastering complex positions or strategies, but from understanding and responding to the emotional states of oneself and one's partner. One of the book's strengths is its accessibility. Dr. Snyder's writing is engaging, straightforward, and filled with relatable anecdotes from his clinical practice. He dispels common myths about sex and challenges societal notions that can hinder sexual satisfaction. For instance, he debunks the idea that spontaneous desire is the only valid form of sexual interest, offering comfort to couples who may feel their relationship lacks passion simply because their desires have evolved over time. Love Worth Making is comprehensive, addressing issues ranging from desire discrepancies between partners to the impact of stress and anxiety on sex. Dr. Snyder offers practical advice for reigniting passion, maintaining sexual interest, and deepening emotional connections. His approach is inclusive, considering the diverse experiences and challenges couples may face regardless of their sexual orientation or relationship structure. The book's core message is that understanding and empathy are key to a fulfilling sex life. Dr. Snyder encourages couples to focus on feeling good together rather than achieving specific outcomes, suggesting that a shift in perspective can lead to more satisfying and meaningful sexual experiences. Critics and readers alike have praised Love Worth Making for its insightful, compassionate, and pragmatic approach to improving sexual relationships. It's seen as a valuable resource for couples looking to deepen their intimacy and for individuals seeking to understand more about the emotional dimensions of sex. Expanding on the insights provided in Love Worth Making, Dr. Snyder's approach further distinguishes itself through its nuanced understanding of the intricacies of sexual desire and relationship dynamics. The book delves deeper into how the pressures of daily life, including work stress, parenting, and personal insecurities, can significantly dampen sexual desire and intimacy between partners. Dr. Snyder offers not just sympathy, but actionable strategies to navigate these common challenges, emphasizing the importance of emotional presence and attentiveness over mere physical prowess or stamina. Key concepts and innovations. Emotional focus over physical technique. One of the innovative aspects of Love Worth Making is its emphasis on emotional connection as the bedrock of sexual fulfillment. Dr. Snyder argues that emotional attunement and vulnerability are more crucial to a satisfying sex life than any physical technique. This perspective encourages couples to prioritize their emotional bond and mutual understanding, fostering a deeper, more intimate sexual experience. Sexual mindfulness, building on the concept of mindfulness, Dr. Snyder introduces the idea of sexual mindfulness, being fully present and engaged during sexual activity without judgment or distraction. This concept encourages individuals and couples to focus on the sensations and emotions of the moment, rather than being preoccupied with performance or outcomes. Such mindfulness can lead to more enriching and enjoyable sexual experiences. Addressing desire discrepancy. A common theme in long-term relationships is the discrepancy in sexual desire between partners. Dr. Snyder offers compassionate insights into this issue, suggesting ways to bridge the gap without placing undue pressure on either partner. His approach is rooted in understanding and respecting each other's needs and finding a middle ground that enhances intimacy. The role of fantasy. Another significant aspect of Love Worth Making is the exploration of sexual fantasies as a natural and healthy part of desire. Dr. Snyder discusses how fantasies can be integrated into a couple's sex life, providing not only excitement, but also a deeper understanding of each other's desires and vulnerabilities. Impact and Reception, Love Worth Making, has been hailed for its refreshing take on sexual intimacy and its departure from the conventional narratives of sex advice books. Readers appreciate the blend of professional insight, real-world examples, and actionable advice, which together create a guide that's both enlightening and practical. Healthcare professionals, therapists, and counselors have also recognized the book as a valuable resource for their work, offering a perspective that combines clinical knowledge with a deep understanding of human relationships. Dr. Stephen Snyder's Love Worth Making also stands out for its inclusivity and understanding of the spectrum of human sexuality. This aspect is crucial in a genre that often defaults to heteronormative perspectives. Snyder's approach is refreshing and necessary, acknowledging and addressing the unique challenges and experiences of LGBTQ+ relationships alongside heterosexual ones. This inclusivity broadens the book's appeal and utility, making it a resource for a diverse range of readers seeking to improve their intimate connections. The psychological dimension of sex. Another layer of depth in Love Worth Making is its exploration of the psychological dimensions of sex. Dr. Snyder delves into how past experiences, self-esteem issues, and emotional traumas can shape one's sexual desires and behaviors. By bringing these often overlooked factors into the conversation, he provides a more holistic view of sexual health and satisfaction. This perspective encourages individuals and couples to address not just the symptoms of sexual dissatisfaction, but its underlying causes, promoting healing and growth. Combating sexual myths. Dr. Snyder actively combats pervasive sexual myths that can create unrealistic expectations and pressure. For instance, the myth of constant, spontaneous sexual desire, or the idea that aging inevitably leads to a decline in sexual activity. By challenging these myths, Love Worth Making helps readers develop a healthier, more realistic understanding of sexuality that's based on mutual pleasure and connection rather than performance or societal standards. Enhancing communication. A significant portion of Love Worth Making is devoted to enhancing communication between partners. Dr. Snyder emphasizes that good sex starts with good communication, including expressing desires, boundaries, and concerns. He provides practical advice for opening up these conversations, even in relationships where communication has historically been a challenge. This focus on communication is vital, as it lays the foundation for trust, mutual respect, and deeper intimacy. Impact beyond the bedroom. The principles outlined in Love Worth Making extend beyond the bedroom, influencing the overall quality and health of relationships. By focusing on emotional connection and communication, Dr. Snyder's advice can improve partners' interactions in all aspects of their relationship, not just their sexual encounters. This holistic approach to intimacy strengthens bonds and enhances mutual understanding and support. A resource for all stages of a relationship. Finally, Love Worth Making is not just for couples experiencing difficulties in their sex lives. It's a resource for all stages of a relationship. From new couples looking to build a strong foundation of intimacy to long-term partners seeking to rekindle their passion, Snyder's insights are applicable and valuable. His book encourages an ongoing commitment to growth, exploration, and mutual satisfaction in relationships. In conclusion, Love Worth Making by Dr. Stephen Snyder offers a profound and refreshing perspective on sexual intimacy that challenges conventional wisdom and promotes a deeper, more meaningful approach to lovemaking. Its emphasis on emotional connection, psychological depth, and effective communication makes it a standout resource for enhancing intimate relationships.